Hey everybody, and welcome back to Outer Wilds. Today we're looking for information about the quantum caves that are here somewhere in the northern hemisphere of the Ember Twin. And the reason I'm here is because the ship log shows that we have things that are undiscovered, and I want to figure out more about how we can get to the quantum moon. And I feel like exploring the quantum caves and finding out more about those rocks that are affected by or maybe the source of the phenomenon could lead us to more information about how to get to the quantum moon. So it could be a bit of a stretch, but we do have something left to be explored here in this area. So we're going to go for it. Nowhere we can go this way. This could also be something that we can't get to once the sand fills up. It's always possible here. Let's take a look this way. Basically somehow right below our feet. Oh no. Hey, we're still alive. It's all good. And so I'm fairly sure this is what we've already discovered here. Oh, look at that. Did it move? Try to figure out if this one moves the way the one in the museum did. Yes. It definitely moves. Yeah, we've read about this, about Coleus being missing. When we try to explore those caves, we don't have enough time to actually get very far. Seems to be the only thing to discover here, really. So weird. Well. That sounded like one of our guys, but maybe somebody we haven't talked to yet, since it is marked as unknown. No, you look new to me. This is Chet. Goodness, it's you. Hello. I take it your first launch went well then. Welcome to Hourglass Twins. I'm on sand now. Hornfels asked me to update our star chart, so I'm out here observing. This is one of the best places in the solar system to spot astronomical events, you know. I didn't know that. What's weird is I've actually seen a couple of supernova today. Usually I'd be fortunate to see just one. Keep an eye or two to the stars, and maybe you'll spot one yourself. We found some stuff. We found Nomai writing about the quantum moon. Oh yes, everyone loves a good mystery, don't they? Who wouldn't wonder about a moon that's there sometimes and sometimes not? I observed the quantum moon orbiting each of the 5 planets, but sometimes it quite simply disappears from the sky altogether. Maybe there's another place it travels to. Unfortunately, if there is, I've never seen it. Perhaps if I take a closer look at these star charts... we found them writing about the sun station. Is that what's in orbit around the sun then, do you think? This sun station? Quite clever of the Nomai to devise a way to study the sun up close and personal. It must have been tremendously difficult to construct. And hot inside. I can only imagine. I wonder how they were able to travel back and forth between the sun station and the Hourglass Twins when the slightest slip-up would have meant a fiery death. It's a good question. Okay. What else? How do I know if I've spotted a supernova? Supernova look like extra bright stars to the naked eye, but if you zoom in with your signal scope, you can tell they're actually enormous explosions. Massive stars go supernova at the very end of their lifespans, which is why it's so unusual to see 2 in a single day. That is unusual. I wonder if some of these stars are older than we realized. Right now I'm documenting stars. Hornfeld has noticed our star chart was out of date, so he asked me to update them. Please don't tell the others I said this, but sometimes I think I'm the only traveler out here interested in doing any science at all. Maybe don't tell Hornfels either. I think they're pretty deep in denial. Where should we explore here that we haven't already? To be honest, I haven't left this lake bed. I don't mean to brag, but I'm really quite good with the little scout, so I've been taking pictures of everything from right here in my campsite. Have you seen the old shipwreck site on the Ember Twins southern hemisphere? The one shooting a bright beam of light into the sky? Yep, we found that. It's not one of our crashes, surprisingly enough. This one's a Nomai ship. You'll find Nomai ruins across the Twins, but strangely not a single settlement. Believe me, if there was one to see, I'd have seen it with my little scout. So where did they live? Not on the surface, clearly. The Ember Twin is full of cave systems, though. Yep, we know that. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? On a scale of 1 to dead, I'd give it a 7 or 8. Awful pretty, though. Right now, sand is flowing from Ash Twin to Ember Twin, but did you know the process eventually reverses? Does it? Within this day before the sun explodes? That could be good for us. We're not completely sure why the sand flows back and forth between the twins, but it seems to be a natural phenomenon. Oh, if you'd like to see something interesting, check out the other twin once a little more of its sand drains off. I promise you won't be disappointed. Alright. Excellent. I wonder if we can brown it without burning it. We're gonna try. Yeah, yeah. Oh, perfect. There we go. Just kind of looking around to see if he had fuel I could... Yes, refuel jetpack. Okay. So. Sun's getting bigger. Not certain if we found anything new in the quantum caves at all. Whoops. Eventually, we'll get out of here. So besides the one rock, we're not really picking up... I don't think that's gonna be on the planet, is it? Maybe. Whoops. I'm really wondering if that's not just the same signal. And whatever it is, it's possible that we could only find it when the sand's not here. Just gonna see what we can see from the air. I think we've explored basically everything on the surface here of the ash twin. I could be totally wrong about that. I'll have to, if we can get into like an orbit here, check the ship's log. But that's everything about Chet that we're going to find out, apparently. Ash Twin Project. Yeah, it seems like we found everything, except maybe not this. We can't track a location on it. We have things to explore the Sunless City on the Ember Twin. Anglerfish fossil. We have to send our scout through. The lake bed we've tried. The high energy lab. Building with large solar panels on the Ember Twin's equator. Probably not something we're going to be able to see with all the sand up. We can't track it from there, but maybe we can track it back in this view. No. No, we can't. We just know that it's on the equator. I think we're going into the sun. It's getting close. Very close. I don't know that I'm really trying to touch back down. I'm pretty sure our time is running out in the day. Yeah, I don't see us catching up with it. Let's give it a shot here. Well, it's not the worst landing. We didn't blow up. So I feel like anything on the equator could be obscured at this point, including the high energy labs. Well, let's take a look here. Have we seen this before? I think we've read this before. That's why I'm not reading it out loud. High energy lab, but this door is obviously... Oh, you know what? Maybe some of that was new. This door will need to remain closed for some time. Pi and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from Whitehall Station. An update, the high energy lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help or just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. Okay, so this is shut down. We're not ever going to get in from here. We have to go through the way in the Sunless City. No easy ways into the high energy lab. Got it. In the meantime, like, why doesn't anybody notice in the solar system that the sun is getting so large? I don't know. Not that they could do anything about it. It goes supernova. That's not nearby. This has got to be the same thing as before. Yeah. Okay. So, not sure that we're going to accomplish anything else with this day. We'll have to check the ship to see if we really learned anything valuable. Except that we do need to go back to the high energy labs, and we're only going to be able to do that through the Sunless City. What was that about? Said the unknown signal. Oh. Could have been nothing. We can give a look around here on the Ash Twin as we self-destruct. There's zero gravity here, so... at least we have a good view. Alright guys, this is a good time for a break. Still having a good time with Outer Wilds. Wondering if everything's going to all come together. I still want to know what the Eye of the Universe is and why they were called here, and I'm now curious as to why they never left. So I hope we can find out some more of those answers, possibly next time. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate the support. Take care, and wish me luck.